What do you want to wear today? What are you doing, girl? So, the boys wanted to come and find costumes. I guess Lainey wants to be Belle. And
they don't even have my size. Look. Ew. Little stupid baby Batman.
Oh, come on, stop.
I hate Walmart.
And this is what Barrett chose.
And what 2-year-old wants to find mine? I'm 2. This 2-year-old's can't.
Bryson, you were 2 when you were Batman.
I chose Spider-Man because I couldn't find one. I hate the Lego.
Do you like Belle?
I like the mask.
Do you like Belle?
I like their oranges.
You like Princess?
I can't believe this. When I get home, can I try it on to see if it fits?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are just getting done at Walmart. We went to go look for costumes, and we didn't really do so well. I got Lainey Belle. You guys saw that. I don't even know if it's gonna fit her because it's only 12 to 18 months, but there was literally nothing else. I mean, we're like, it's only the 14th or 15th today, so I can't believe how cleared out everything is already. Gleason they had nothing in his size, so. Oh wow. You see Cruz with his mask on. They didn't have anything in Glayson's size at all. They didn't have anything in like Lainey's size either. and it was just cleared out. And then I was gonna get some sub sandwiches so we could have sub sandwiches for lunch because I just don't feel like doing anything else. And they didn't have a price tag on one of the sandwiches, and I couldn't remember off the top of my head how much it was. So the girl's like, well, you can just walk it back and go find out how much it is. And I'm like, and I was doing self-checkout because like when these guys, it's just easier. And you know, they have somebody stand there. Oh, look at Barrett. Whoa. And they have somebody just stand there. She's like, well, you can walk back. I'm like, if I walk back, then what's your job?
Wait, there, it's on.
Because you're not checking anybody out.
It's inside out.
So, I mean, that was kind of rude of me to say that, but I was just like, I'm like struggling here with all of my kids. Can you just, you don't know the price, like you can just put it in or something. I said, I think it's like 5 something, like 5.30 or 5.40 or something.
Look at these legends.
And she was like, well, go look. I'm like, forget it. We'll go somewhere else and get some food. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna go find lunch somewhere else because I did not want to deal with that lady or going through the store to go. Oh gosh.
Guys!
What are you freaking out for?
What the? We don't know where it is, Barry. Look! It's stuck. It's Velcro.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll get it when we get home. Don't mess with it and then end up ripping it or something. So I guess when we get home, we'll try on costumes and see what fits. And then I got to get online and order Glassons. And right now, we're just going to go get some lunch. So for lunch, we stopped and got Wendy's. They all got chicken sandwiches, and I just got a large fry to share between all of them. And then I got a chili cheese baked potato and a Caesar salad. Well, you take it from him.
That's never mine.
Oh, you want to put your dressy on? Let me see. Hold on. No. No, no. Hold on, hold on. Oh, there you go. Don't rip that off. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She's so pretty. We can look for it.
Sure. Okay. Ask Dad for some word.
Yeah.
Some
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. She's so pretty. Oh, are you loving on Bubba? Are you loving on the Bubba? Very cool.
Here, Mom.
Very cool.
Look at mine. It said audio.
Very cool. Guys, it's been like 3 days since I've checked. Well, maybe 4. The last time I picked up the camera to film, it was Monday. It's now Thursday. I'm under so much stress. First of all, I'm cleaning out my car because it is disgusting. I have been so focused on the house, and we've been having so many showings. I kid you not. There's like at least 1 to 3 a day, and no hits, which I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But I haven't had a chance to take care of my car, and they're just gnarly in here. So I'm collecting all of our clothes. Like I have like 3 pairs of shoes in here. It's ridiculous. And they're in here because we had, like when I did my Get Ready With Me video like a week or so ago, we had my sister-in-law's wedding, and I didn't have enough time to get ready, so I just brought 2 outfits with me, which also meant 2 different pairs of shoes. So Anyways, yeah, I'm cleaning out this car and it is just disgusting. So the last time I talked to you, look at, oh, there's all Lainey's hair ties. Look at this. The last time I talked to you guys, let's see, we had a couple of showings, nothing big. Showings have picked up, like majorly picked up. We had a open house again last weekend, which today's Thursday, so almost a week ago we had an open house on Sunday. And we had a ton of people come through. The first couple that came through said that they were really interested and they just wanted their parents to come through and look at it. And then in that same day, later on, there was a family that came through and they stood with their agent at the top of our steps and discussed what offer they were going to give us. And they wanted to talk about asking for our furniture because they liked our furniture and a whole bunch of stuff. And then the lady that was doing the open house said that after they had got done talking, they came downstairs and told her, never mind, we're gonna look at a different house. So anyways, so we asked our agent, like, what was the feedback from that day? And she was like, well, everybody was complaining that your kitchen was too dark. And I thought, first of all, our entire house is windows. The entire back of our house is just windows. And then we have a side window that lets light into the kitchen. And my thought was, there's this thing called watts. And sometimes you can get 20, sometimes you can get 40, sometimes you can get 75. Change a light bulb. So that's what we did. We went and bought all new light bulbs and like decked the kitchen out big time. And so it's extra bright. So go ahead and throw a fit about that. Like every single week when people come through, they pick at our house and we keep fixing stuff and fixing stuff. Now there's just nothing left to fuss about. So they're fussing about lights. Like it's beyond ridiculous. And now a new thing that people are doing is they're coming through and they're not giving us any feedback at all, which I think is very rude, like especially because a lot of the times we just park up the street and just watch, and they'll spend their full hour here. They'll spend 35 minutes here and then leave and not give us any feedback. That's just crazy to me. And then Thursday, oh wait, today's Thursday, Tuesday we had a showing, and their showing was scheduled from 3 to 4. Okay, so I go and pick up the kids around 2:45. So we left 15 minutes early and we come back home, and I thought surely they're done by now because we don't get home until 3:45ish. So I thought surely they're home by now, but let me go inside and make sure that they signed in. And I go inside and it looked, there was another name there, but I guess I just didn't look at the sheep well enough. And the person that had signed in was a person from like the day before, and I thought it was them because the time was just an hour off, and so I thought maybe they just signed the wrong time by mistake. So I had this weird feeling in my stomach. So I brought all the kids in from the car and I said, you know what, let me call, Lainey fell asleep in the car, so I took her straight up to bed to go take a nap. And I said, let me call our agent and make sure that they came through. So I called her and she goes, oh, I'm sure they came through by now because there was only 5 minutes left of their showing. She's like, I'm sure they came through by now, but let me call them and double check. Well, I'm waiting on her to call me back. There's a knock on the door. It was them. I literally hadn't showered in 3 days. I was wearing a gray outfit. If you're not familiar with a gray outfit, it is a 100% gray outfit. They were all sweats. And I looked real disgusting. So I had to hurry up and wrangle up all 4 of my kids and get out the door. And the boys had come straight home and they changed into their costumes because they were excited. So they messed up their room. Like, it was just really bad. I cried all night that night. And they didn't give me any feedback either, so that really helped. But let me go ahead and finish cleaning out my car, and then I'll check back in with you guys. So this is everything that was in the car. This is absolutely ridiculous. But in my defense, we've been so busy on keeping the house clean, and then not to mention the rapid weather change here. Like, it went from like 90 degrees to 40 degrees like overnight. So there's just a wide variety of clothing. Oh, yeah. So I just got done making a little meal prep list. I'm gonna start doing like the freezer meals and see how that works out, because with it being so crazy around here, like, actually, I don't even know if I can do these. No, I just wrote all of this down, and I don't even think this is an option because all of these are supposed to go in the crock pot for 6 to 8 hours, and I was trying to find something that I could do quick, like have ready for, you know, after hours, like past showing time, so I could just put them in the oven. I didn't want to use the crock pot, and now I just... Well, I guess after somebody puts a contract on our house eventually, there's some good ideas right here. Dang it. I have to redo all of this and find oven meals. I don't know what I was thinking. But that's what I've been doing for like the last hour. I just got a notification that Glayson's costume came in. So I need to go and pick that up. Tony just got home and he's downstairs in the basement working out now, and I really need to go now while he's working out so I can get back and... Oh, I can't believe I just did that. And I have to figure out what I'm going to cook tonight, which is probably going to be spaghetti. Because I know that we have some ground beef. I know we've got some noodles. And I think I might have to get some sauce. Maybe. Maybe I might have some. We already have everything is basically what I'm getting at. So I really don't want to do anything else. I can't believe I just did that. Well, let's go get Glayson's costume then. Whew, okay. So I just got back in the car from picking up Glayson's costume. I forgot my ID, so I had to call my father-in-law and have him meet me up here, because they had ordered Glayson's costume for us, which is a huge, huge help, because costumes for the kids, we spend about, like, normally their costumes are anywhere from $20 to $25. Last year Glayson's costume was $40 per kid. It's real expensive, so anytime somebody offers to help, we're like, well, that would just be lovely. So my mom was just texting me just now because my brother, he has a fight tonight, and he's done 3 fights so far, and I have not been able to make any of them. Tony went to the last one, but one of us had to stay home with the kids, and I know that Tony was helping him with training him and making sure that he cut all of his weight. Tony helped him a lot with making sure he was going to make weight and cutting weight and just training him in general. So I really wanted him to be able to go and watch him fight. And tonight he's fighting at a bigger venue than he has ever fought at. I think this is the biggest one. And I really want to go, but I am just getting Glayson's costume. We have our Monster Bash with school tomorrow, and I have to feed everybody, and I just don't think I can make it. I'm supposed to be there at 6 to get tickets, and it's 5:45 right now, and I'm not even dressed for, you know, that kind of event, so I don't think that I'll be attending, which breaks my heart. This really sucks. I really want to watch my brother fight, but I don't even think I can make it out there in time. Just everything's got to happen at once, and I'm under so much stress. Like, I know I've said it like 5 times already in this video, but like, I can't even express to you. I just want to just crawl up in a ball and cry. That's how stressed I feel like I'm under right now. So, yeah. So I guess maybe we'll be able to watch my brother through Marco Polo. We do the Marco Polo app, and I love it. Like, I get to talk to Tony all day, and, you know, I get to talk to my brother, or, you know, at least now I get to watch him fight live, you know. But, it sucks. I guess maybe I could still try to make it out there. My mom just texted me. I thought Tony had talked to my mom before I left the store, because I heard him on the phone. And I just texted him saying, because all the kids were in the basement with him while he was working out, and I heard him talking about it. And so I thought he told her, and she just texts me, telling me where to go, and I'm like, what? So I am gonna have to call her and let her know I'm not coming, and then feel more bad. I feel like a deadbeat sister because I haven't been to any of his fights, and the last thing I went to was one of his high school football games, which he's still in high school, but he hasn't played football in like a few years or a couple years. So life gets so busy. Like, I just feel like I need to just slow down and just take it in and just, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling now. This video is going to be like the longest ever, and you probably won't even make it through it, let's be honest. I think my average ratio is like, I think people make it like 6 or 7 minutes into most of my videos before clicking out. That's really sad. Let's see how many of you guys watched to the end. Tell me what your favorite sport is. I want to know. Are you a sports person? Are you not a sports person? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
I'm thinking 152 pounds. I'm North Carolina. Yup.